Hello everyone. Welcome back to Old Charles today. We're going to explore one of the most popular coins from the United States, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. If you have one of these coins lying around, don't skip this video because its history, design, and possible value might surprise you. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, just a few months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It replaced the Franklin half dollar, and ever since, it's been a powerful symbol of respect and remembrance for one of America's most beloved presidents. In 1974, the coin was struck in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. This was an interesting year for collectors because no silver versions were made for circulation. All 1974 half dollars were composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. But let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse side, you'll find a detailed portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. Above his head are the words, "Liberty," and beneath, the famous motto, "In God We Trust." The date, 1974, appears at the bottom. On the reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparo, you'll see the presidential seal, an eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, surrounded by 50 stars. Around the edge are the words United States of America and asterisk. Half dollar. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, weighs 11.34 grams, and has a reeded edge. Remember, 1974 was after the U.S. Mint stopped using silver for circulating halves, so the metal content is copper-nickel clad, not silver. However, the proof coins from San Francisco asterisk have a beautiful mirror-like finish that collectors love. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value of the 1974 half dollar. For circulated coins, the value is usually around 50 cents, their face value. But if you have a coin in uncirculated condition, it can be worth more, around $2 to $5 depending on its mint state. Coins graded MS65 or higher by grading services like PCGS or NGC can bring $10 to $25. The real gems, with perfect luster and no scratches, can go even higher. But here's where it gets exciting: some 1974 D half dollars have a doubled die obverse variety. You can see doubling in the inscriptions, especially on the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." These errors are quite collectible. If you find one, its value can jump to $40 to $150, or even more depending on condition. So, take a close look at your coin under a magnifying glass. You might have a treasure hiding in plain sight. The 1974 S-proof half dollar, made at the San Francisco Mint, was not released for circulation. These coins were sold directly to collectors. If you have one of these proof coins, its value usually ranges from $5 to $15, but in perfect, deep cameo condition, it could fetch up to $40 or more. To determine your coin's true value, always check its condition and mint mark. The mint mark is located just below Kennedy's neck. Remember, no mint mark means it's from Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Keep your coins away from moisture, and never clean them. Cleaning can actually reduce their value. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar might not be made of silver, but it still carries a rich history and emotional meaning. It reminds us of an important era in American history and continues to be a favorite among collectors worldwide. So, if you find a 1974 half dollar in your collection, check its condition, look for the double die variety, and you might have something worth more than just 50 cents. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, following one of the most emotional events in American history, the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963. The U.S. Mint and Congress wanted to honor the late president immediately, and the half-dollar denomination was chosen to carry his image, replacing the Franklin half dollar that had been in circulation since 1948. The new design came together quickly. Chief engraver Gilroy Roberts designed the obverse side featuring Kennedy's portrait, while Frank Gasparo, the assistant engraver, created the reverse side showing the presidential seal, an eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, surrounded by stars. When the Kennedy half dollar was first released in 1964, it was made of 90% silver and 10% copper. Because of its sentimental value and precious metal content, many Americans hoarded the coin, which made it disappear from circulation almost immediately by 1971. Due to rising silver prices, the U.S. Mint stopped using silver for circulation coins. From that point onward, the Kennedy half-dollar was made with a copper-nickel clad composition, the same material used for quarters and dimes. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar came just a few years after this major change. It was struck at three mints: Philadelphia Mint ***, no mint mark; Denver Mint ***, D mint mark; San Francisco Mint ***, S mint mark. Proof coins only. This coin continued the legacy of honoring President Kennedy. Even though by the mid-1970s, the half-dollar was no longer widely used in everyday transactions. In 1974, millions of these coins were produced: 201 million *** from Philadelphia, 79 million *** from Denver, 2.6 million proof coins *** from San Francisco. Because of these high mintages, most 1974 half-dollars aren't rare today, but their historical connection to the Kennedy legacy keeps them beloved among collectors. One interesting detail from this year is the 1974 D double die obverse variety, an error caused when the die was struck twice with slight misalignment. This variety is highly collectible and much more valuable than regular strikes. Overall, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar stands as a symbol of a nation's respect for its fallen leader, as well as a reminder of the transition from silver to modern clad coinage in U.S. history. The condition of your 1974 Kennedy half-dollar plays a major role in determining its collectible value. Even though millions of these coins were made, their preservation, shine, and detail can make a big difference in how much they're worth today. Let's go through the main grading levels used by collectors and coin experts. Even though most 1974 Kennedy half-dollars aren't rare, a coin in excellent condition, or one with a double die error, can stand out in any collection. Always check your coin's surface, luster, and strike quality, because condition truly defines value in the world of coin collecting.